You crushed start here, workout 1. Now it's time to take the next step. Today we're adding single arm deadlifts to challenge your core, your grip, and your hinge mechanics, the foundation of all kettlebell strength. Let's stay focused, move with intention, and let's get stronger, one round at a time. Let's go get it. In this 24-minute workout with the Start Here series, this is workout number 2. We'll be focusing on doing a two-handed deadlift of 8 reps. We'll then also be adding a single arm deadlift to create cross-body strength. We'll be alternating on the right side as well as the left side, and then doing a two-handed swing, not 5, 8 this time. All right, guys, let's rock and roll. Doing a two-handed deadlift, then jump rope. Here we go. 8 reps. Exhale, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, this is a deadlift, not a squat. And I'll walk you through that. Bell to the floor, 20 reps. Last time we did 15. Today we're going 20. I want to make sure I stress in the early going, if jump rope is a serious challenge for you, simply jumping in place or even potentially just doing jumping jacks would be another alternative until you build capacity at that jump rope. We're going through this for 24 rounds or 24 total sets. And this will be a fantastic phase 2 or workout number 2 from workout 1. If you have not done that, I'd highly recommend you do that one first. Next one, we're doing a single arm 5 rep deadlift, hamstrings in the hammies. Feel that cross body strength. 3, coming up on 4. Inhale, exhale, great job. Bell to the floor, 20 reps. Here we go. Great job. Great job. Up next, we'll be going with our left arm with a single arm deadlift. Again, the primary focus here with a deadlift, with a single arm deadlift, whether it's in the front or to the side, is creating that cross body stabilization as well as grip strength. Super happy to have you here. If this is a first time with Tuskerstrong, welcome. This is going to be a great workout for all. Here we go. Always keep in mind we could scale this. Create tension in that other hand. 2. We could scale this easily by increasing load. And I'll explain what I mean by that. Heavier bell, higher reps, modifying the EMOM. Great job. Again, another option, always scalable, would be instead of doing 20 reps, stick to 15. Perhaps if 15 is too much, maybe modify that down to 5, trying to get 5 continuous. Okay, coming up next, we're gonna hit 8 swings. 8 swings. In workout 1, we focused on 5. Today we're hitting 8. Make sure that we're hip hinging and finding the hamstrings and glutes. Here we go. Great job. Place that bell on the ground. All right, good work. Again, we're moving through this 6 total times. That's 1 time through. Everything is scalable here, and I cannot stress that enough. Oops, almost forgot the jump rope. Got ahead of myself. Here we go. Great job. Here we go. Again, this is the 53. It could be whatever bell fits you and your current fitness level. Taking off in approximately 10 seconds, that is 1 time through. The goal is to get through it 6 times. Modify it per your fitness level. Deadlift, hamstring tension, find those glutes, rigid spine, stand tall, exhale. That's 1, 2, 3, good. Shoulders back, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lock out those glutes. 8. Great job. Let's get to that rope. The goal here is to be comprehensive, not just strength, but aerobic capacity work as well. Jumping rope keeps you young. Let's get after it, guys. Again, if you're new to the channel, my name is Lance Leo. Welcome. We're now several minutes into this workout, and it's great to have you. My goal with Tuskerstrong is to build a stronger version of yourself in just 30-minute workouts, upwards of 6 days per week. I can't stress enough, it takes time to build that capacity. Okay, here we go. Good rigidity. Square shoulders. 4. Great job. Bell out of the way. Back to the rope. 20 singles. Here we go. Excellent job. Last week, or workout 0, or workout 1. I apologize, workout 1. What we focused on was 5 minutes of deadlifts at a 5 rep count. Today, I'm mixing it up just a little bit to give you just a little bit more variety, and that should give you a little bit more spice. Okay, guys, coming up, left arm, different angle, different perspective. Shoulders should be strong, level. We're not seeing a lot of wiggle wobble here, okay? Taking off in 3 seconds. 5 reps. Hip hinge, tension those hamstrings, tension that right hand. Bringing that outside of your body forces that body to respond in a different way versus just keeping it here. Roll that shoulder back. 4 and 5. It's a big game changer. We don't want rolled shoulders forward. Here we go. Again, thank you for being here. It's an honor to have you. All right, great work, great work. Coming up on 8 reps. Again, this kettlebell swing is not a squat exercise. It is a hip hinge exercise. Lock out those glutes. Be powerful in that hip extension. Think like you're a statue when you're in that top standing hip extended position. 8 reps. Use the floor to find those lats. Go get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great work. Back to the jump. Again, if you have to jump in place, that's perfectly fine. Would encourage you to build capacity at the jump rope. Great job, beautiful. If you're interested in seeing what that board contains, I will provide that to you. If you become a member at a super low cost per month, you get the inner workings of what the training really truly looks like Monday through Saturday. So if you have interest, by all means, become a member of Tuskerstrong. All right, guys, we're coming back to that deadlift again. At whichever bell size works best for you. Here we go. Line that bell in with those shins, back flat. 1, 2, good. 3, shoulders back. 4, feel those hamstrings. 6, 7, stand tall, stand strong. Here we go. Working right through this workout together today. Come on. Those double unders. That's another day. You're doing a fantastic job. We're now having gone through the A column here 3 times. We'll go through this 6 times. Modify this per your fitness level. Again, depending on where you're starting from. Maybe what you do today is just go through 1 full round and then call it a day. If you can hang with me and go through all 24 minutes, that's fantastic. Again, right arm, stand tall, hamstrings. Make sure if you need to, create tension in that left hand. to really keep all full body tension awareness. Excellent job. Move that bell. Let's get 20. Here we go. Great job. Great job. Just moving right through this. Keeping a nice heart rate response. I am a big fan of keeping an eye on what that kind of response is. Either this is very low or my battery is running. I'm seeing a 107 here. Not so sure about that one. Okay. Okay guys, we're now coming up with that single arm left side. You'll notice I am starting in the inside of my legs, again, and rotating and bringing my shoulder back to build that rear delt strength. Deep breath. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Make sure we lock out those knees. Feel those glutes. Here we go. Great work. Deep breath. Go get it. Okay, last time again, we did 15 reps. Today we're going after 20. Great work. Again, with that kettlebell swing, there should be zero back pain. If you're doing this correctly, it's a hip hinge. You're keeping that bell close to that imaginary triangle. Hands should be inside those legs. There should be high tension here, all right? Again, also very important is that nice deep breath to create intra-abdominal pressure. Here we go. 8 reps. Excellent. Let's get those jumps. Outstanding. Those of you who are interested, I do have a complete series called the Swing Heavy series on this YouTube channel. If you're interested, take a look at it. It's called Swing Heavy, or the Swing Heavy series. We're at workout 22, and what I'm working you through is mastering a heavy bell. In my case, I'm using a 106 or a 48 kg. You use what bell works best for you. Take a look at that one. Here we go. Again, deadlift. Here we go. Great work. Super steady. Super steady. Great work. Also, if you're not seeing ongoing change, modifying your workouts is one of those key elements. I would strongly encourage you to consider some of the free options I have to offer. In the description below, you will see my 7 tips to staying strong, aging well. And I think here we go, my bad. There you go. So if that's of interest to you, by all means, take a look at that one. All right, guys, different angle here. Right arm, start with intention, stand tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. So check out the description below. Would love to get that in your hands. Outstanding. Good work. I also have created a 6-week training calendar, full body, using the kettlebell as a means of celebration and thank you for the 3,000 subs that have joined Tuskerstrong. That also is in the link, or the link is in the description below. All right, guys, we're coming up now with the single arm deadlift. Would love to know in the description below. Let me know what bell size you're using. This is a 53 or 24 kg bell. Here we go. Left hand. 1, 2. Good tension. 3, 4, 5. Great work. Let's jump. 20 reps. Again, scale it to what you need and can do today. Great work. Great work. Not all jump ropes are created equal. I love my RX rope. Perhaps I will share that link in the description below. It is absolutely fantastic. Just the right amount of weight, and those bearings are legit. All right, guys, we're moving right along today. Doing a fantastic job. Again, I hope you're getting some value out of this workout. If you are, throw me a thumbs. I would love it. Give me a like. Here we go. 8 swings, slight drag on that floor helps you find those lats. Go get it. Great work. Great work. Let's go jump. Get it going. Here we go. Great work. Nice job. Mark it off. I have no intentions of slowing down. This Start Here series, the goal is to walk you through essentially a full year of progressive training, not to overwhelm, but to make you a stronger human, more functionally able human. So if you are interested, by all means, share this content, like it, join me. It's gonna be a fun ride. It's gonna be a fun ride. Okay, guys, 8 deadlifts. Here we go. Great job. I have a little tip I want to make sure I share. Give me 20 first, though. All right, here's the tip. I often say to my clients, use that power from within. If I can't hear you breathing, that's a problem. Imagine a birthday cake, all the candles on that birthday cake. Could you blow those candles out with one breath? I want you to really empower yourself, maximize your potential by breathing with intention like this. Here we go. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Good job. Here we go. 3, 4. Bam. There is so much more strength in you if you learn to breathe with power. Outstanding, outstanding. I also don't think we have to overthink that. Take a deep breath in, hold pressure, release, okay? Deep breath in. So in the case of this deadlift, taking that deep breath, creating great tension, releasing at the top. I beg you to try that. Your power and strength will increase exponentially and your likelihood of injury will drop significantly. Deep breath. Great work. Again, would challenge you to practice that. Focus on your breathing. Here we go. Great work. Of course, it's different when you're training aerobically, i.e. running. That kind of forceful exhalation is not required unless perhaps you're doing some all-out 100-meter sprints or something of that nature. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get those swings on. I want you to imagine several things and do them. If you're on a floor like this, drag that bell ever so slightly those first few inches to find those rear delts and those lats. Feel those hamstrings, lock out those knees before that bell gets horizontal. Deep breath, 8. Outstanding. Again, that swing heavy series, I would highly encourage y'all to jump on that one as well. Why jump rope? Why jump rope, some might ask. Before I go there, we're now in our last 4 rounds or 4 sets for this workout. I would argue that jump rope is fantastic at building heart, lung, respiratory strength with low impact, okay? I'd also say it gives you that neurological stimulus that is hard to beat. And it's core all the time. All the time. Deadlift, guys. Here we go. Line that bell in line with those shins. Back is flat. If there was a PVC pipe, we are rocking and rolling. Here we go. Great job. You may not be able to jump rope, so we start here. There is no shame in starting here. Then build capacity, all right? Get 1 rep at a time. I have some of my older clients in their 70s crushing that jump rope. All right, good work, guys, good work. Coming up on that single arm deadlift. And again, the logic with the single arm deadlift is to create cross body stabilization as well as grip integrity. Here we go, right arm. Cross body, right side to left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. There are so many ways we can scale and modify in the future workouts. Can't wait to do that with you. Outstanding. Great job. Great job. Just motoring through. If you've made it this far, it wouldn't mean the world to me if you would leave a comment in that section below, in the comment section below, to let me know where you're at. Would love to know that you've been able to make this. All right, guys, I'm proud of your effort. Again, welcome to Tuskerstrong. I've said it once, I'll say it one last time. If you are liking the value of this content, please throw like, thumbs up, share, comment. It would help me grow. All right, guys, here we go. Left hand, deep breath, feet forward, hip hinge, tension. Exhale. Inhale. Excellent. Great job, great job. Just keeping things moving, right? Keeping things moving. Let's get them, here we go. Great work, great work. Feels good to move. On a 1 to 10 scale, this workout, 1 is a simple walk in the park, 10 is an all-out exertion. The hope and the dream or the goal is to make this in that 5, perhaps 6. If it's more than that, we might have to adjust the bell size, adjust how many jumps we're doing. That depends on the individual. Everything is scalable. Okay, guys, last 8 reps, deep breath. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Outstanding effort. Last 20 jumps and the mission is accomplished. Let's get it. Outstanding job. Outstanding job. That marks the finish of workout 2 with the Start Here series. I cannot tell you how excited I am for each of you who are going to toe this line with me and go through this journey alongside me. My intention is to help build your capacity over the next 365 days using logic, intention, and precision. Thank you. So if you are interested, by all means, continue to follow what we're doing here. My goal is to help you become a stronger, more functional human being over the course of this year. I cannot wait to do this with you. Again, my name is Lance, coming at you from Minneapolis, Minnesota with Tuskerstrong, where my goal is to stay strong, stay Tuskerstrong, and to age well together. Thanks for your hard work. I look forward to working out with you in the next workout, and I look forward to hearing from you. Until next time.